So we are so we were looking to see where we're gonna go next. We're starting to explore. We have Caravel, so we can finally start crossing the oceans, see who's out there. I haven't met probably half the world yet at this point of the game. Um, Not sure which victory type I'm going for. I was hoping for cultural, and that wasn't really working out as it turns out. Might be gearing towards science at this point. As you can see, we kind of just got these cities up and running, 3 and 4 pops. Hi, Common Sellsworth. Welcome back. Yeah, I did just explain. Canada's not great at domination. I can't really war as well as other civs because they're prevented from declaring surprise wars. Not to say I can't go to war, but it is more challenging. So domination's probably not it. My culture has not really gotten off the ground. I don't have a religion, so not doing that. Alright, let's go ahead and pop the next turn. I think I was going to upgrade this. Yes, we were. So I'm running a policy now that gives me reduced cost on upgrading units. Militaristic beaver units, no, they don't. This is not that kind of game. But they do have mounties. Just clearing up a barbarian camp that had just spawned outside my borders here. Alright. Improving these cities that I just built too. So I had expanded very rapidly and unexpectedly down here into Charlottetown and Hamilton because I noticed that the Khmer Empire was starting to expand upward toward me, and I did not want that. So these are not optimally placed cities. They're not cities I would normally have built, but I had to protect the realm. Alright, get an amphitheater going here because I have this writer unit that has nowhere to put his books. China can build walls, we can't. I have city walls up. I did rush masonry, so I could do that. So we're at a weird kind of, I don't know, what's the word? Like, I'm at a place where I want to do two different things, like a crossroads, kind of, but it's not. It's more like an intersection. I want to both start building up internally and like being more isolationist. Now that I've got all my cities, I finally expanded and covered the island the way I was hoping to, and I've got borders established down here with my neighbors to the south, and so I'm looking to build up internally. But also, I'm now just getting to the point where I can start exploring the seas and see what's out there. Um, so, kind of try to balance those two things if I can. Dizza, so that's fine. Civ it is just a basic 4X strategy game, turn-based, so I could sit here all day if I wanted and talk to you. Um, but yeah, basically on each turn you move any units you've built. Your cities are kind of like the core of your empire, and so from a city I can build like the city's built in the Colossus, and that wonder, if I'm the first to complete it in the world, gives me an extra trade route and some extra gold income in my city. Um, this city is building an industrial zone, so you can kind of specialize your cities. So this one's going to be better at production, whereas a city like Calgary building a harbor is going to be better at trade and bring in more gold. And so you kind of want to expand your empire um, so that you can produce a variety of things. But ultimately, you are trying to win one of these 6 victory conditions. So either you're the first one to colonize Mars, you're the first one to have the world's most dominant culture. Everyone wants to be you and wants to be like you. Domination, taking over the world. Religious victory, you have the one religion that everyone seeks to follow. Or diplomatic victory, where you are made into basically the world leader, and you earn that by having the other civilizations vote for you. And so these are what your goals are, and so you're building up your cities to kind of reach that. Pause Pixels, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate you being here and joining me today. Um, your support means a ton, so I really appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. So right now I am in the lead, which is surprising to me. I was saying at the end of my stream yesterday. Um, I didn't really do much. I don't think I deserve it, but here we are. I did expand very rapidly because I felt like I was forced to. I'll pull him back into my borders. He'll heal faster in the borders. I'm going to go to castles. They have a better wall for me, and if my southern neighbor decides to attack, I want to be prepared. So the War of 1812. We may recreate that when we get to 1812. I think that would be a prerequisite. If you can see the tiny text up here with my turn number, it is currently 1130 AD. So we aren't quite at 1812 yet. And we probably honestly won't even go to war. Sorry, we're Canada. We're a peaceful people. I mean, if people piss me off, don't get me wrong, I will go after them. But that has yet to happen. Alright, so trade routes. I recently have an alliance with Sumeria, and I have a policy that boosts up my trade routes to allies, so I'm going to start shifting my, what are all now internal trade routes, and sending them out to others. So mainly to these Babylonian cities. I can get medieval on their asses. That is very true. I think I have swordsmen, I have crossbows. This is medieval times. Um, and yes, that is very Canadian. Canada has gone to war. They've in history they've helped out the United States, and I mean they were part of World War II and all that jazz. So they do when pressed, and that's kind of what I'm getting at. Don't start none, won't be none. That's the Canadian philosophy. And I have this terrible habit when I want to talk to people, instead of looking at my camera like a normal person, I look over to my other monitor where the chat is, because to me, that's where you all are. But you're not. You're here. So that's something I am working on. So if you see me talk to you and I look this way, it's because I'm looking at chat on my other monitor. I'm going to research the Enlightenment, because this will stop. So if other civs are going for tourism and culture victories, this will help have religious tourism, which is good because I'm not giving any religious tourism as a non-religious civ. That's right, they were building this encampment and I stopped because there is sometimes a World Congress resolution which makes it so your districts that you build expand your borders around that district. And just in case that comes up, I don't want to finish that encampment yet. So we are going to, this is way too long. Let's build another crossbow for now. For now. Hamilton's already sending a trade route, so we're going to move this trader to another city. We're going to move it to Kingston. Where even is that? Oh, that's this little guy right here, nestled in the mountains. I didn't want to build this city. I built it because I felt compelled, because I had this little patch of land where I could fit one, so I did. It's probably going to be terrible, but oh well, it's there. How do I choose the best city for trade? Good question. So right now, I'm just focusing on trading out to my allies. I want food and production from my trade routes, and if you look, this going out to Gilgamesh here is giving me food and production, and gold, and science, and culture. So it's giving me a ton of stuff. It also increases my diplomatic visibility with him. Um, and then it also increases my tourism to that civilization. So I get a lot of benefits from doing external trade routes. And typically the drawback of those is you don't get the food and production. But because Gilgamesh and I are allies, and I have a policy that makes it so my allies' trade routes give me food and production, it's kind of the best of both worlds. So I'm going to start shifting everything out to Gilgamesh now. Did I build that city on rock and roll? No. It was built just near a volcano, if that's good enough for you. So it's pretty much going to be Pompeii, if I'm not careful. Envoys, so there are neutral civs. Um, these are not actual AI players. They're not in the game per se, but they are kind of one city cultures, and they can contribute to your civ if you are the one that has the most influence with them. And each of these has a unique bonus if you are the civ that has the most influence. And so this city is cultural. The purple is a culture reference, and so that means for my highest alliance level, my theater districts are more give me the adjacency bonus if you have it in a certain place. There's so much to this game; it's so hard to explain. But if I open up this city, oh, you know what? There's a lens for that. They just added this in the last expansion. So this is my theater square. This has +2 adjacency because theaters get a bonus for being near world wonders. And this is the Oracle, formerly of Delphi, now of Ottawa. But this is giving a bonus to my theater. So back to what I was saying, this Vilnius would increase that bonus by 50% per my highest alliance level. So it ties into that system as well. So right now my highest alliance level is 1, research alliance level 1 with Gilgamesh. Yes, on a volcano. That's this. I've never seen this. I've not played tons of games with the new expansion that added these, but I have 4 volcanoes all in the vicinity of Ottawa, and it is crazy. And they erupt and screw my shit all the time. So it's been a wild ride. All right, we are building lumber mills on those forests to help increase productivity in those cities. And Germany's at war with me, and I completely forgot. I didn't declare war on Germany. So what you see what happened was Germany. I was an ally for Babylon, and Germany declared war on Babylon. So the game automatically pulled me into that war. I didn't start anything. I'm not even really participating. Don't tell Gilgamesh, but that is a thing. There is common sellsword. There is an in-game resource called the Civlopedia, which you can access by clicking on this question mark. So if there's anything you didn't know, it's all in here. It's all there. You can type in what's an alliance, and so you can click there, and it tells you here's what all the different alliance levels are, what they do, how to get them. He is a friend of mine. He's giving me a softball question intentionally that he knew I would know the answer to, and that he knows the answer to. But nonetheless, yes, if you were to get into the game, it's all in there. There are certainly resources online too, but the game does have a lot of tutorials and information built right in. I'm not selling it. I don't care if you buy it or not. All right, Kingston. They need help. They are a sheltered little city in the mountains here. They don't have an opportunity to trade with my allies, so they're not going to get that bonus. But I do want to make sure it is a trade route that gives them food primarily. So we're probably going to go to Ottawa. Keep it an internal trade route because that's the only way they're going to get any food. I'm not a shill. I don't care what you do. I'm not being paid to stream this in any way. I stream it because I try to entertain. What is this? Oh my god. See, there's these volcanoes. My university is on fire. But the plus, so volcanoes aren't terrible. They're not the worst thing, even though my university is spectacularly burning down. Um, it did damage 2 tiles, but it fertilizes 1 tile. So when they erupt, volcanoes leave behind volcanic soil, which apparently, and honestly, to shill again, the developers do a lot of research, and apparently volcanic soil is highly fertile, and so these tiles get enhanced when the volcano erupts. I am a volcano apologist. Absolutely, I have to be. These are, if I was this medieval Canadian civilization surrounded by 4 volcanoes, I would worship the fuck out of these volcanoes, let me tell you. But be that as it may, I need to fix the damage done here. I'm going to let them finish the work on their Colossus, so I'm not going to interrupt that, but I will purchase a builder. So builders can go around and upgrade and repair the land. So we're going to do that. I know, right? Like tropical volcano, Canada is paradise. And the thing is, and I was actually really disappointed that the developers have supposedly built in a terrain bias for civilizations. Canada's supposed to have a tundra bias. I'm supposed to have a much higher chance of starting down here where I get bonuses. But nope. The RNG gods were not with me when I started this game. And we are up in the jungle surrounded by volcanoes. That was what that notification was that made a loud noise. Cardiff declared war on me. Cities receive +2 power from every harbor building. We are in medieval times. I don't need electricity yet, but this is a very good city-state because I was saying in my last stream when I started this up, I love building harbors because they give you not only gold, but when you get shipyards, they give you production too. And so I will be taking advantage of that later, but I don't need it now. Anywhere but Wales. I don't get it. What do I miss? All I know about Wales is the thing with the sheep, and I'm not going to get into that right here. No offense if anyone's from Wales. I don't. I'm only saying what I've heard. I don't know what to do with this builder right now. I will send him to put a camp on these deer. Oh, and we have lots of sheep too. Speaking of Wales, it's sheep here. I've got sheep down here. I'm surrounded by the damn things. So, if you're Welsh, you're welcome. You won't know what you're saying, what they're saying when they attack you. It's very intimidating. Okay, that I bet, because from what I understand, even British people don't understand people from Wales. So, you're right. I bet you that is very frightening to hear in person. I'm going to station this military unit up here because apparently I can't leave this tile unattended or else barbarians spawn there. Speaking of the Welsh again, no, I'm not. This is not an anti-Wales stream. I'm sorry. I'm just keeping up with the jokes. All right, we built a harbor, so I'm going to build a lighthouse. Lighthouses are cool. They give me housing, which I will need later, but also they expand my trade routes, which I need always more of. Oh, it's just exploring the coast over there. Thank you. I appreciate your tolerance. We got a boost toward gunpowder because I built an armory, so that'll be nice. Move that military along. Got medieval walls too, so that'll be help my defenses. There we go, I'll put him there. Man, there's some good land over here, but Germany is all but entitled to it. So you can't just plop cities anywhere. See all these -20s? This is German loyalty, so because it's so close to the German, and probably this is some Babylonian too, it's so close to empires that aren't mine, that my people would be there and be like, we don't answer to you, we're closer to Germany, we're a German city. So I'm not going to plop cities here because they'll just flip over. But there are some nice resources that I wish I had. I don't know what any of that means. I don't. What is torchwood? Gunpowder gives me muskets, so I'm going to do that. I have niter, so resources are required to build more advanced units. Niter is what's necessary for muskets, and I have 2 sources of that here and here, so I have plenty. A movie night. Okay, that's fine. I am game for that. I would gladly have a movie night. We are going to get these medieval walls up and running. TV I'm a little bit more hesitant on because there's a lot of crap TV out there. Oh, you want? So you're literally asking me to Netflix and chill. But all considerations aside, that what is it I need to watch here? What is this? You're fine. I joke. I jest. We are going to fix this iron mine, which now is producing 5 food thanks to these volcanic eruptions. Exploring the Babylonian interior over here with that guy. Amphitheater's done, so we will build. This writer has the ability to create great works, and great works invite tourism, and tourism is what you need to win the culture victory. So that's what we do with these guys. They need places to put their great works, like amphitheaters, like the hell? Oh, art museums. That's the second stage. Either an art museum or there are also archaeological museums. You can send out archaeologists to dig up dig sites, and there's a whole thing about that. Like if there was actually, if you fought like barbarians on this tile later in the game, there might be an archaeological dig site there to dig up like a spear or something. Oh no, I'm not watching Doctor Who. Get that? No, I can't. I can't do that. That's too deep a hole. Good question, actually. Common Cells word. That, and I mean that actually. That is a very good question. They are not completely worthless. Because, am I right? Maybe you're right. Are they? I always feel like they're still worth building. Oh, they are. So here, I'll show you. So I wrote the Canterbury Tales here, and this is, you can see this is Chaucer. They actually correspond. So if I go into my Great Works, having these books is producing culture in addition to tourism. Tourism is what pushes you toward victory. Culture is kind of defense against tourism. If your civ is so great that it doesn't care as much about outside stuff, that makes it harder for them to conquer you culturally. So this is not only defensive tourism, defense against tourism rather, but culture points also progress my progress up this purple civics tree. So yes, they are still helpful. Having those great works is a boost to your culture, which is universally useful. Now, I usually start off with at least one archaeological museum. The catch with archaeological museums is that there are only so many dig sites that are going to appear, and I don't know where they are until I get up to... Yikes, where even is it? Natural history, which isn't too far away. So if I'm here with the Enlightenment, natural history is right here. How is Torchwood? You said okay. So you said it was a spinoff, which I can respect. So how is it different? Like I'm fine with time travel. Like the thing with Doctor Who is not that I don't think I would like it. Like I've seen the Moisturize Me episode. Like I know all about that. But like I think it's too much. Like I wouldn't know where to start. And so I think that's my thing. I'm imagining this trade deal in like real world terms. Like, hey, if you give me some gunpowder, we will supply your nation with chocolate. And actually, that sounds great to me, so we're gonna do it. Have gunpowder. We want the chocolate, right? Like, that's a good deal. It is the best trade deal in the history of trade deals, probably ever. Alright, let's fix more volcano damage. Tizza, you haven't been steering anything. I joke. Let's send a trade route to Samaria. Uruk with the extra production point there sounds like a good choice. Yeah, that is. Just look at the numbers. Look at the numbers, folks. They all line up, except for Uruk has one more here. And actually, the Faith is higher here than in these two. So we're definitely doing that one. I watched you playing Mass Effect a bit. It probably did crash into a building. Burn! No, and honestly, the Mako is really hard to drive. I don't fault you. The Mako is such a pain in the ass. There are apologists to the Mako. There are those who believe it is the best vehicle in all of Mass Effect. I disagree with those. Hammerhead in Mass Effect 2 is much better. Something to look forward to. Did I see you were you wearing the Cerberus hoodie? I couldn't really tell, but I thought I could tell. Oh, and we got a golden age. That's good. So another system to explain. So each time you, I'm going to close this for now. Anytime you do stuff, big important stuff in the game, it contributes to what's called your era score. And so things like building world wonders, winning wars against great generals or with great generals, spawning great people, those bigger events contribute to your era score. And I can pull up my history timeline. We can kind of look like I took over this barbarian encampment, and that was 3 era score because it was really close to my borders, and I solved that problem. I found this natural wonder, a beautiful landscape. I'm not saying this word, Dzankidenxia. What? Nope. But anyway, finding that was toward my era score. Oh, Dana, you get through Mass Effect 1. It's a good game that's worth playing, but it has not aged well. Mass Effect 2 is the one that most people hold up to be the best in the series. That's where the real treat lies. You will learn, and you will love. Now, back to what I was saying. This is my golden age, and so for getting that, I get this bonus. So, movement points for builders and purchase them with faith. I didn't develop a religion, so faith purchasing is not a big part of what I'm doing. This I'm certainly not doing because this is completely religious in nature. This is for expansion, so if I was planning on building cities on new continents and exploring and finding new great wonders and things like that, this would be good. But I'm not doing that, so my best one is probably these trade routes bonuses. So my traders can't be plundered, so if I'm at war or if a barbarian stumble across them, they can't be destroyed, so they're safe. And I get extra gold production from them, so I'm going to go with that. I'm not researching theology because I have determined that I don't need it. And I hope I'm not wrong. Like, I'm not learning monarchy because of it, and I'm not getting theology. Because I think it just dead ends here at Reformed Church, and I don't want any of that stuff, so I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to leave them unresearched. Until I get to a point, if I have to, I have to. In the naval tradition, I'm not really doing a navy, but I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to knock no exploration. So Merchant Republic is probably the government I want to go for, so I'm going to take out exploration right here. World Congress. Begin voting. So every 25 turns, either 25 or 30 turns, the world convenes in a UN-like meeting, and we vote on resolutions. These are randomized. The game puts these up. The players don't choose them. And so here, this is about military units. So we can choose to put our votes in either category A or category B. And so do I want to say that producing or purchasing military units of the chosen currency type is doubled? So this makes it harder to get military units through a chosen method. When I upvote this, I can choose, do I want to make it harder to get units with faith purchase, with gold purchase, or production purchase? So this would make it so if I'm just building units in my city, it takes twice as long. I don't want that because that's primarily how I'm getting my units, so I definitely don't want that. But maybe I want to make it harder for units or civilizations who have faith to purchase military units that way. So I'm going to put my vote there. The opposite, if I wanted to go the opposite resolution, I can make it cheaper to get military units with a certain type. And since I'm not going to war, I don't want anybody to have a cheaper way of getting military. Yeah, I hope that is good role-playing because I, to be honest, was hoping to build Stonehenge, which is a very early game world wonder, and when you do that, you get a free religion, and I didn't. Somebody beat me to it, so I ended up having no religion, and now I'm just kind of going with that flow. So to vote on these things, you get one free vote. So this was free. The reason it says 10 diplomatic favor there is because if I want to increase this and put more votes at it, it costs 10. And then it would cost 20 to put more votes, then 30. So that increases by 10 every time I put additional votes in. I don't care about this enough to put any more than my one free vote into it. The second resolution has to do with luxuries. So what I want, duplicate. So as the game typically works, only one copy of any given luxury gives you a benefit. So if I have that chocolate that I got from Sumeria, I don't need to have multiple sources of chocolate. If I have one, I get as much out of it as I'm ever going to get. But if I choose this resolution for the cycle of this World Congress session, that duplicates do give you additional bonuses. The opposite is kind of to embargo a resource, to say people who have this get no benefit from it. This, I'm going to say, so I'm going to actually look and see what I have in my empire. Yeah, and so does the diplomatic favor is kind of what you get. So there are like things like, oh, this country was ravaged by like hurricanes, and they request aid. And so if I'm the culture that gives them the most aid, I win that competition, and in doing that, I get diplomatic favor. Or if I liberate a city that was conquered in war and give it back to the previous owner, that gives me diplomatic favor. And so doing helpful things to the global community gives you diplomatic favor, which you can then spend on these resolutions to kind of turn things in your favor. So what I'm doing now is looking for luxury resources I have a lot of copies of to see if there's anything I'd like to get double bonuses from. It looks like I have a ton of these gems. Are they diamonds? Diamonds here, I have diamonds here, I have diamonds here. So we're going to go with that. So diamonds give me extra amenities. And amenities are what keep your people happy, otherwise they are sad and they're not as productive. I'm going to put 2 votes into that. Submit. The whole world kind of makes their decisions and sees how they're going to vote. And so what do we get? Coffee now gives no bonus is what passed. My 2 votes into outcome A were the only 2 votes for A. Everyone else was going to ban coffee. I don't know what the person with the most coffee did to anybody, but damn, they don't want it to be helpful. And then purchasing military units with gold costs twice as much now. And these resolutions will last the duration of this World Council, so the next 30 turns these will be in effect, after which we'll vote on new things, and those will go out of, they'll cycle out of. What's the damn word? They would no longer be in effect. Alright, we need to get this guy out into the water, so I can't see these cliffs, I can't disembark into the water if there's cliffs there, so. These are preventing me from going. I have to go over here to a shoreline that I can get into the water and embark the unit that way. Right? Like, how could you do that? How are people going to get up? Maybe these are the Dark Ages. 1220 AD, that's the Dark Ages. The period of time when coffee was not allowed. All these rainforests need to go. I was saying in my last stream, rainforests in this game, they're nice for very few things. Forests you can build a lumber mill on and make them better. You can't build anything on a rainforest to make it better. It just sits there on the tile and doesn't do anything. It gives you, so rainforests are good for your universities. Your campus districts get benefits from being near rainforests. Think like, I don't know, like the Galapagos, like Darwin and that kind of exploration to rainforest, I think is kind of what inspires that. So they're good for certain things like that, but not much else. And chopping them down gives you an instant food and production bonus. So I might be the bad guy here soon. We are going to go into education so I can get universities. That must have been just a library then that burned over here. It looks very fancy for a library. It's still on fire. I'll fix it someday. They'll be fine. Alright, they built their industrial zone to help up their production. I'm going to continue with that, build a workshop. So once you've built the district takes up a spot on the map, and so my industrial zone is here. Once I've built the district, I can enhance the district by putting buildings in it. So I'm going to build a workshop in it, which will further enhance my production. Similarly, they just built their harbor. The harbor sits here. I would go into lighthouse, but actually with these two fish out in the ocean, I need a builder to get the most out of them. So we're going to build a builder here. Special session of the World Congress. So whenever people have trouble, this is what I was talking about, like if a city gets a hurricane or whatever. I wasn't involved, so this has already been voted upon. I wasn't involved in this. Whatever this was didn't have to do with me, so I wasn't eligible to vote on it. It was a military emergency, so what I'm guessing is that a civilization had a city taken over, and this was an emergency to declare to say, help me get my city back. And people didn't want to help them, so it was voted down. Choose an escape route. So my spy has been detected. I was spying over here in Brussels. I was trying to eliminate influence of my friend Gilgamesh here. You can kill off these envoys with spies. That's what I was trying to do, but it looks like I got caught. The longer you take to come back, the safer it is, and less chance you have of being killed or captured. So we're going to go by foot. And he was killed. That's a shame. Spies take forever to build. So that's too bad. Our opponent has lost respect for us. They're a city-state, so they don't really. If I had been spying on another civ, like if I had been spying on Gilgamesh, he would not have been happy with me. I'm going to chop this down. Yields 42 production and 42 food. And I finished my World Wonder. And World Wonders, again, the one copy allowed in the whole world, so I'm the only one that gets Colossus. This is, again, this extra trade route, an extra trade unit. Extra gold, I think, so that was cool. Now we can fix the library. Yay, the fire is out. We want to send our traders to our least productive cities to give them a boost. I try to have only one per unless the city's really bad. So Kingston has one. Guelph does not, so we're going to send it here and let them have that. I'm at war with this city. Gotta keep going. Moving along. I'm just clearing the rainforest for now. I don't even know what I want to do with that land, just that I don't want rainforest on it. Alright, I have to renew my alliance. That's what this red is over here. My alliance is expired. So we have to say, hey, we still buddies? He says we are. Once you're friends, you can set up an alliance. I like doing the science. It gives me extra science from our trade routes, so we're going to do that. And he doesn't like it straight up. He wants me to give him 1 gold, which I will happily do. Alright, so now we've reset this trader. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. 15 gold. That is nice. This guy, there's a tribal village here, and if I explore it, I will get a bonus. So let's do that next turn. Embarking and disembarking costs a lot of movement points, that's why I can't get up there right away. I'm going to build an art museum here because if I do happen to spawn a great artist, I want somewhere for them to put their paintings. Alright, thanks Dizza. I appreciate you stopping by. I really appreciate the raid. Thanks so much. I can't. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your support is so helpful, not just with this, but with everything. So thanks again. Thanks for lurking. Have a good night. Alright, what are we doing here? Does this help pastures? Camps, pastures, and plantations give you amenities. If I build that here, these plantations would get a boost. Or not plantations. Oh. If I build it here, I would get this coffee in there. Oh, that's tobacco. 1, 2, 3, 4. Has anybody built this yet? Thanks, Jizza. Appreciate it again. Alright, I have completed exploration, so I now have access to the Merchant Republic government. Extra production toward naval units or faster growth for cities that are not on my capital's continent. I'm not going to benefit really from that or that, but the government itself is nice. It says simply, it's almost always better to upgrade when you can, even though I'd rather have the 15% great person points. This has more slots in general. It lets me put more policies into effect, which are overall probably more helpful. So we're going to switch. This one, I like the economic cards, which is why I favor this. The theocracy bonus also has 2, but I don't want these passives that this offers, so this is my preferred one on this tier, at least for this game. If you were going a military, you might want, like a military game, you might want the monarchy for the extra red slots. I'm going here in Merchant Republic, and we're going to say yes. And I get, this is my era score for adopting a tier 2 government. Now I get to adopt and settle in new policies. I don't think I want to change what I already have up. Those are good. But I have 2 wildcard slots where I can put anything I want. Let's get some points toward Great Scientist because those help expand my, or boost my science. So we're going to do that. Do I have the... No, I don't. I want the adjacency bonus for harbors. I must not have it unlocked yet. I don't see it. Nope, done. Done looking. If I don't see it by now, I don't deserve it. I will pop Machiavellianism in here to get quicker spies for now. I will probably trade that out really fast. I just want to get 1 completed. Who should build it? Do it in Quebec. Spies are expensive, so having the policy to help cut down that cost is really helpful. I'm building an art museum now, so I want to wait till I get that boost to research opera and ballet. I don't foresee getting a great merchant because I only have 1 commercial hub, so we're going to go that way. Is Moose Jaw an available Canadian city? I don't know what that means. What's Moose Jaw? It gave me faith. That's a bummer. Faith is not completely useless to me, even though I don't have a religion. Faith still helps me build rock bands later on, which help promote my culture, and naturalists, which help me settle national parks. I did not know that. Maybe it is. This is my first time playing Canada. I don't know what cities they get. So we'll find out together. See, all these red icons are no good. My people are not happy, and we don't have enough housing. I really need to... Oh my god, my amenities are crap. People are not happy. I'm just now noticing this. A mega colossal eruption. I just fixed that goddamn library. I just fixed it. And now it's burning again. That poor library has seen some shit. I mean, it's literally at the base of a volcano, so I mean, what did I expect? But still, it's too bad. I even lost a person, probably in Ottawa. Wah, wah. A pyroclastic flow. Wow, that's a fun word. I'm gonna use that more often. Yes. Of all things to put next to a volcano, paper is obviously the correct choice. Alright, so I can build universities now. So they can burn too. Here's what I want. I want these shipyards. Shipyards give you production equal to your gold adjacency bonus for your harbors, which I have a ton of. And when I get the policy for double... Lost my train of thought. I was getting so excited. For double harbor adjacency, that gets really good. Look at all this military here. This is crazy shit. I'm just finishing the encampment. I don't think that resolution's going to come back. That gives me the culture bombs. All these city-states at war with me because of the Germans. It's a shame. Right, he can be upgraded to a musket, so we're going to do that. The world's first civ to have a unit using niter. Well, I'm glad I'm the first one with gunpowder. That's good. I'm going to upgrade all these units. That guy can do that. There's still crossbows. Kind of there is a quest log for city-state quests. If you open the city-state panel, you can hover each of these little exclamation points. And any of the ones where the quest is to send a trade route, those appear in your trade list when you make that selection too. So that's they do a pretty good job with that. Keep that crossbow there. Actually, let's move it up into the barracks. Yikes, that boat got crushed by that city. I don't want to get too close to Germany either. They're going to fuck me. Alright, let's get away from there. That's dangerous. I found a new continent. Our explorer is naming it America. This is Christopher Columbus right here. Let's build. Okay, thanks for stopping by Common Sellsword. Appreciate your visit. I am on till 3:30, so if you have time, feel free to stop by. I am going to build another builder here because they have lots of resources to tap that are yet untapped. Put that crossbowman on alert. Oh my god, there's so many barbarians there. No, they're everywhere. Alright, another writer. Why not? Oh, I never finished using Chaucer. So if there were a place I could plop this, there'd be a little white outline over on the square, and there aren't any. Oh, that volcano is still going strong. So there's nowhere I can put this, and I can double check that by looking here. If there were, I'd have empty slots somewhere, and I don't. So we need another theater if we're going to get more writers going. Look at this mess. There is a settler in there. If I can rescue him without dying. Let's play it safe. We'll play it nice and slow, nice and easy. Or do we just charge in and hope for the best? No, that's never the right answer. These guys are better on the offense than they are on the defense, so we're going to attack. And retreat into the water if I have to. Oh, we met somebody. Gorgo, Queen of Sparta and leader of the Greeks. She is a warlike one. She likes civs who go to war. think she doesn't like civs who backstab. I think that's kind of her thing. I could be wrong. I could be misremembering that. It is an honor to meet you. We would love to sample your hospitality. This is Sparta. Oh, I got beaten to the Temple of Artemis after all this time. When I finally decide to make it, so does somebody else. Bastards. We'll go with the Alhambra, I think. Then, fine. We'll divert our resources to something else. Alhambra gives me an extra military policy slot, which kind of helps since I tend to go for governments with fewer military policy slots. Having an extra one kind of reinforces that weakness. Has to be near a encampment district on a hill. So these are my options. I don't want to overwrite the stone. I feel like maybe I could put it right here. No, let's put it out here because it also acts as a fort, which gives my units better military defense. So we'll put it there. I want these guys to have more culture. I want their borders to expand better. But they aren't. Let's just build some walls then. I gotta get this. These amenities are terrible. Alright, so I didn't get the Temple of Artemis. I need more amenities everywhere. More housing. I've met a new civ. Yep. Let's see. What do we increase trade route capacity? So I have to make sure I build a trade route eventually, soon. Maybe Montreal after this workshop's done. A bunch of wonder notifications I don't need. Alright, we're clear. My shipyard is unlocked. Now we can begin production. Attack that swordsman. There's a worker out there. Not sure which one I want. Banking or metal casting? I think metal casting is more universally helpful. I only have one culture, or one commercial district where a bank could go. So that's not that great. I have quarries though. My gold's fine though. Let's go metal casting. Another city-state. Germany took the encampment. We got the builder unit. Now if I can only get it home safely. See the shipyard giving me 4 production if I can complete it, and this is one of the bad ones. Oh no, this isn't bad. 4 production's good. I just don't have the policy yet that doubles it, so it'll be 8 once I get that going. Ready with the trader, that's what I was looking to do. Alright, let's go build some fishing boats. Take the settler now, because I think it's safe. Because Germany, oh, I have to declare peace with Germany. That German unit's my enemy too. I'm gonna actually bombard the German unit. Can I not? Oh, he's only 1 range. I'm gonna go on defensive. I don't know if he gets out of there. I really don't. He might not. Fixing my camera, bear with me. That's better. I just leaned back in my chair. Getting comfy. Another nice thing about harbors that I like as an upgrade from Civ 5 is that they let me, like, I have this city that's inland and it's only would normally have had access to this water, but with a harbor I can spawn boats over here, which is cool. Which maybe we should do. a bit expensive. Let's build the lighthouse. More trade routes is always good. Yep, let's go build up that campus. We're gonna link these guys up and try to get out of here alive. Actually, I might sacrifice this guy if I can to take this tribal village. Pop that bonus for myself. Let's build an armory here, more production, more experience for military units. Alright, so I finished my archaeology museum, which gives me a boost toward natural history. So I could change out this trade confederation. I'm getting culture and science from trade routes and get gold and faith instead. But I think I'd rather just have the culture and science. So we're good on that. Oh no, you know what I did want to do? How far am I on that spy? 2 turns? Let's go ahead and just swap that one out. Why not both? We'll just do both. Trade routes are super good now. And I have 7 of them, that's pretty good. Let's knock out naval tradition real quick. It's only 2 turns, so why not? Great Admiral. Archaeological Museum. So the thing with them, once you've built one of those, you need to build the archaeologist unit to actually go out on the map and find those dig sites. But we don't have natural history yet, so we can't. So we need to find something else for them to do. I think we will do a shipyard. Get him out into the water. Cities with potential loyalty problems. This one. How is their loyalty doing? Oh, plus 9.3. That's not bad. This other dude, though, also has a loyalty boost, so we're going to do that, too. If city's loyalties falls below 0, loyalty per turn falls below 0, so they're in a deficit of loyalty. Once that loyalty meter, it starts at 100, but once it goes, if it drops down to 0, it could flip. It goes to a free city, so it's controlled by no one. So it's kind of like a barbarian city almost. And then those free cities can be flipped over to the strongest culture that's near them. Which if I lost it, it would probably be him. What am I doing? I couldn't move, so let's go. Next turn. I have some pikemen, that at least one, that could be upgraded. Let's do it. Pike and shot. This guy also needs to be upgraded. This guy... Where are we going? Alright, let's go in here. We'll build some mines. Plus 4 loyalty per turn. Plus 2 loyalty per turn. There we go. They're fine now. We'll grab banking since I have the boost. So I stole this. I grabbed this settler from over here. I don't know what to do with them. I had no plans to keep expanding. I haven't explored over on this side, so I think this guy just comes back home. Oh, this guy should be out exploring. What is he doing here? I forgot about him. Oh, the damn Admiral's actually slowing him down. Just disconnect. You don't need him. Strong, independent caravel. 20 diplomatic favor, that's nice. There's another one. Does he survive that trip? Oh my god, I've been sitting on this Civic for so long, not realizing that that's where my harbor adjacency bonus is. I was wondering why I hadn't gotten it yet. That's what we want. Grab it. The next level shipyards. Upgrade him. I think all of my military units are upgraded. I don't have many. Hoping I don't get... I will not get warred upon without knowing it. I have to remember that as Canada. I'm not used to it. Alright, I have an art museum, so we can now do opera and ballet at a discount. Instantly builds a university and library, and universities provide +2 science. We can redirect our resources from the library over here then. And instead build a entertainment center because everyone's happiness sucks. Is this a good place? That reaches Ottawa. Let's go there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it should. They gotta fix their campus. You've got to teleport over here. Don't know why great people can do that, but I don't really question it. It's kind of a nice little feature. I'm just gonna use him to explore. The AI does it, so can I. Oh, I'm at war with that Civ. I gotta get out there. I feel like Germany and I have no reason to be at war. Are you still at war with my friend? They're not even at war anymore. I was pulled into the war because of Gilgamesh, and Gilgamesh has forgiven him. Alright, let's make peace. Will you give me anything? I didn't really earn it. Alright, peace is fine. Let's stop all this nonsense. I don't know if we'll be best friends anytime soon. He just never liked me all game, I swear. Like civilizations with many holy sites. I have 0 holy sites. That's why he doesn't like me. And then whatever this is, he obviously doesn't like that either. She kind of just likes me. Yeah, I've gone to war. Thanks to Babylon. And I just negotiated peace with no problem, so she must like that. I can't trade with myself. Thank you, Frederick. Oh no, what did I lose this time? Alhambra, that's strike 2, Winnipeg. Try another wonder. Taj Mahal. Same spot, let's do it. What do these guys need? I just built a trader. I feel like I need to get those marshes. Let's do a builder. They built the spy. How am I doing on science? Still behind Babylon, just as far as I always have been. Unmet player is catching up to me, and I don't like it. We're going to stick with the original plan. We're going to go to Brussels and try to win them over first. Win them over by killing all the opponents' envoys. It's easy for me to be their best friend when all their other friends are dead. Workshop. So I typically do lumber mills, but I like mines better when it's a hill, and I'm pretty sure that's a hill. It is. So let's clear it, steal the production. Shipyard. Shipyard down at the harbor. We're going to keep them up here. Montreal. So where is this guy going? They have one. Does Calgary? Calgary has one. Hamilton has one. Kingston has one. Charlottetown has one. Quebec City. Lysefjord. Ooh, I get a promotion for my naval combat unit. Let's take it because I'm almost dead. Let's take movement because I'm basically using it to explore, so that'll be nice. Oh no, not barbarians. Save me, Gilgamesh, you're my only hope. That's a decent trade. I'm gonna go ahead and accept that. And yeah, I'll take open borders from them, that's fine. Yeah, he did save me. Alright, come down here because I want you to explore this land, this area, not the poles. Build a mine. Where's this? Quebec, we'll go to Uruk. Begin route. Alright. Let's do it over there. Try to sneak around. Oh, and a dead end. That's fine. We'll go around. Fix the library. Catastrophic eruption. Damaged one tile, which looks like it was this iron mine, and fertilized two. Finished banking. Oh no, there's somebody here. Sweden. Christina. I bet she's the unknown player. Yes, I would love to sample your hospitality. Helsingborg. What if it's her? Let's find out. No, it was not her. She's down here. Who are you? 508. Oh, I guess I'm not colonizing that direction. Damn. So we are going to Luke. And knowledge square rigging has been advanced. And printing. Why did I get 2? Did they really give me 2? I closed the wrong one. Oh. Yeah, the villagers did give me 2. I didn't even know they could do that. Oh no, what did I do? It won't stop. It's gone. Everything's fine. We'll go printing. Forbidden City's awesome. If I could get that, that'd be fantastic. I want that university. Especially now that they're better. Let us purchase a builder to fix the volcanic bullshit. I mean, I don't lose anything. These horses are useless to me, so I'll take it. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, well, at least with the open borders, I can explore more freely. Oh, with these new map tags, I can mark this for later. Ah, damn, there's a worker there. I'm using this worker to explore because I didn't think he had a chance in hell of getting home as far away as we are. But who knows? Who knows what his future holds? I'm just gonna go to war for the fuck of it, Gorgo. Like, sorry. You need to relax. Do you know how hard it is for me to go to war? Bench. I have to be mad at someone and tell them that I'm mad at them. Let them sit on it for 5 turns. It basically just gives them fair warning that I'm going to declare war. Too much work. Alright. The world's first civic from a new era. Well, look at me. I'm ahead on that front. Forbidden City's now up. I never take that or that. I have taken this before, never mind. When these are what are the only great people left, I typically go for this. Bolshoi is fantastic, if I can get that down. What is this square up to? 6 food. Grab that. Alright, I captured another worker. Alright, time to get these workers home. I still have open borders with Germany, so let's just click over here and see them path over themselves. I don't have the patience to move them turn by turn. Thank you, villagers. Let's do square rigging. Colonialism. Oh, my ice hockey rink that I can't build because I didn't get any tundra start bias over here in the jungle. Man, I don't know. This guy's been sitting here because I told myself I'd move him when I got the ability to, and I forgot about him for literal centuries. That's what I wish. I wish I could set like a reminder. Like, activate this unit like a trigger. Like, if research is complete on navigation, then wake up this unit. Hello, Guitarja. It is an honor to meet you, and we would love to sample your hospitality. They are over here. Are you my rival? Nope, you're down here. It is Peter that's up here. I don't think I've ever played a game where Peter sucked. He's always super good. Get that 8 production shipyard. Let's build that bank because you're the only place that can, because you're my only commercial hub. Yeah, frigates unlocked. Oh, they are not getting along. That's her city, though. Palembang is an Indonesian city. Christina is the aggressor. Alright. Oh, sorry. I'm tired tonight. I'm sorry. Let's go. Oh, that's not what I want. I want the tech tree. Where would we be going from astronomy? Scientific theory is really good. So let's do that. Let's take it. It's the cheapest one we've got anyway. Alright, well that wasn't anything special anyway. Oh, there's so much left to explore over here. I'm hoping there's at least some island somewhere that hasn't been settled where I can plop a city or two. I always like doing a little colonization. How close is my face now? I am right up in here. Get out. There we go. That's a little better. Alright. Cool. Next turn. Your knowledge of chemistry is advanced. Why? Oh, my alliance grew to level 2. 7 district types, so I get civil engineering. And let's, ooh, look at this. I can stop colonialism now. When I finish astronomy in 2 turns, it'll finish off colonialism. I can switch over to civil engineering. Nice, how that worked out. And I need civil engineering to build farms on hills, which is what I was just about to do here. So let's put him to sleep. Let's clear the marsh. Man, they are not growing. Probably because they don't have housing and they're pissed off at me. Oh good, she got her city back. That's good because I feel like Christina was higher than her. Yep. Oh, they're about the same now. That's good. Everything in balance. Do I like build this city? I toyed around with that idea, and I have a free settler. It would get me these 2 sheeps, the crab, and this fish, right? No, that fish is not in range. This land, though, would be part of it, so it's not like it'd be complete trash, right? Am I convincing myself for the right reasons? probably not good just to build cities for the fuck of it, but I don't know. Oh god, this guy's expanding. Where is he finding a place to expand? Just gonna plop down stupid cities and have them flip over to Germany? Not worth, Katarja, not worth. Gonna have to do better than that. Joint war against Frederick. You and I are not friends. I'm not helping you. This little yellow sad face, not doing it for me. I want one little island somewhere with some nice little resources. They are expanding. Who is this? What are these colors? Yes, Katarja. No, it's not Katarja. That's Gargo. If I had scrolled down just a little bit. Yeah, I know. You've never liked me since the dawn of time. Potala Palace. I love all the wonders that give you civic slots. They're not even called civics anymore. What the hell are they called? I've played how many hours? Hundreds of hours of this game and I'm not remembering. Policy slots. Jesus. Alright, Callie. Let's go upgrade. A lot of money I'm sitting on here. I gotta find something to spend it on. still have the 2 that I had. I'm going to save those envoys to use reactively. I just want to see what land there is, so I'm not going to go around there. Oh god. Oh god. When I made this choice originally, I was at peace with Germany and we had open borders. Now this is a less good choice. Run away. I do think it's great when art ties a room together. Sorry, Christina. I don't know why I'm so tired. I guess I was up till 5 last night. I only got like maybe 5 or 6 hours of sleep. We will make it till 3:30, damn it. I promise. Oh, I don't know why I'm debating so much over this choice. It doesn't matter that much. We will go Tortoise. That way if he helps attack a city, he has a little extra defense. We will name the unit. Can I just say how mad I am that they took away the half the name randomizers? I used to be able to say, oh, I like company, but I don't like the president, so I'm going to change that. Nope, it's full randomized now, and it sucks. Rock champions, that's you guys. Whatever. Alright, this is good. Grants 1 coal per turn to cover that ironclad unit. I don't think I knew that. I want to say that. Did they change that? Recruit. They might have changed that. Not looking at the patch notes now. Not the most entertaining stream if I do that, but I do wonder. What's your problem? What? Just sleep. Alright, university complete. Still working on civil engineering. Let's go to shipyard. Love that production. University. And there's Peter. Yes, we are going to either be good friends or hostile enemies. Because we are very close to each other in score. Very close. He's inching up. Oh, I finally surpassed. I'm actually tied with Gilgamesh now in science. This has not been the case all game. 129 culture per turn. Gorgo's up to 6 or 74. 60 there. I don't know. Earlier I looked, went back when I had like 50, and they had like 18. I don't know what these other ships are doing with culture per turn, but it's not good. Alright, whatevs. What, did I freeze? Oh, I circumnavigated. I'm the first? Wow, I wasn't even making that much of an effort. What's this boost? That's the ironclad. Let's just do it, because I'm not using these great admirals. We'll make it our defensive. He'll hang around. We'll heal. We will sleep. I might put that city there, and I might not. I don't know. There are definitely pros and cons. I think that's a compliment. Thank you. Thank you, Peter. I appreciate that. Yeah, everyone says that. Sorry. Gorgo wasn't happy about that either. World Congress, I wasn't paying attention to that. Oh, now I get the culture bomb districts. I wanted that years ago. These are a couple of really good resolutions. I'm excited about these. I'm hoping I get the culture bombs because I have borders to push back in the south. Pick me and put 3 votes at it. Down here, I don't really care much. We're gonna go city center, 1 vote. I feel like I don't have enough control. I don't have enough influence to actually steer that one the way I want it to go anyway. Yeah, city center. Everyone votes for it. Literally one vote from everyone, mostly city center, except for this guy. And I did get the culture bomb. I don't know why the AI doesn't care about that as much. I guess it's of limited use. I have to be able to build districts within the 30 turns that this session lasts. Alright, we're going to leave him here in case I get attacked, or even if barbarians are spawned or something. Alright, we have to take some action here. Charlottetown is getting fucked by these borders. If I could put a district here where the tobacco is, that would push back these. I would get these 4 tiles. I mean, this one's still up for grabs, but these 3 anyway, I'd reclaim. I would lose the tobacco. But I have another source up here that I just haven't tapped. Actually, I have one up here. I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to do it. I hate overwriting resources. I really do. And I can't. I need to send a dude down there. Recruit. I need to purchase a builder to clear this out before I can even build that. In the meantime, we'll start on the shipyard. Fortify. I do have an art museum for you to place your works. The Garden of Earthly Delights. Oh my god, this poor worker. Can we sneak by? Is that a thing? Let's just go safe. We're gonna go all the way down around. Sorry. Sorry. I love Zanzibar's suzerain bonus. Extra amenities. Let's get it. Cinnamon and cloves resources. Auckland. Oh, I love them too, and I just spent all my envoys. Oh, I'm never gonna get. Holy shit, 15. 15 dudes. I do love that one though. I don't have a ton of water resources, so it's not that good, but I still do like it. Oh yeah, you're welcome. That's fine. I'm not gonna turn away an embassy. Civil engineering, skyscrapers, wonder production, or production toward builders. I don't really need either of those things right now, but I did want this. I love being able to build farms on hills. I feel like it gives you a nice balanced tile with food and production. Even though I'm Canada, I'm not sure I'm going to do very well on this diplomatic victory, but maybe Statue of Liberty is something I want to do. I think Germany just doesn't have a way to get boats over here unless they were to come all the way around. So I think I'm safe from that. I already got that. That's still up for grabs. What tax do I have? Oh yeah. Oh god. How long have I not had a... Oh, I'm not done yet. Okay, I thought I had natural history. Natural history, but I don't have it yet. I thought I had not built my archaeologist. Whew, everything's fine. Water parks are great. Anytime we can get a district on the water, I mean, fantastic, right? Alright, so just finished that. What are we going to do here? I'm not buying anything. Totally lost my train of thought. Oh, that's right. I am so sorry. So I was looking at the map tax that I had in place, and that there was this national park that I was looking at for later. What are their bonuses from? Why is that a +3? Oh, the 2 districts, derp. I say let's do it. Let's do a commercial district there. That's pretty good. Oh no, but this university probably wants that. Oh no, it'll only get 2. This is fine, I'm doing it. Is it still 6? It's still 6. It has these 2. It only gets half a 1 from a rainforest, so as long as it has 2, it gets 1. Let's finish colonialism. Let's move down. Let's paint. Governor title. Great. Let's promote Pingala. Not sure which one. One of my better at. Oh my god, they're like practically the same. Let's do research because I'm not confident in this cultural victory at this point. Honestly, I'm really bad at playing towards victories when I play Civ. That's why I play. This is Prince difficulty. Like, I feel like I'm a role player almost. Not that I get into it, but that I just like to build and advance organically. And I'm bad at aiming for specific objectives. That's how casual I am. I'm so bad. I'm sorry. If you're looking for a good Civ play, probably not giving it to you. What was this? What happened here? Oh, this is. I thought it was a free city. It's just a military city. This Carol can stay and play defense for me. I can give you all a quick cat cam. My kitty's right here. Let's see if I can pull it out. Is that got him? Is he on? There he is. He's so cute. He has no idea what I'm doing. Cutie. Now I have to position this thing right. I should put a piece of tape up there or something. Oh, that's fine. I'm good. We're good. Alright, industrialization complete. Coal. I got 1 notification for coal. At least I got something. There's one outside of Calgary there that I can grab too. Ruhr Valley. I love it. This is probably like one of my favorite techs. It gives you so much stuff, and it's all production oriented. Colonialism, I never really use these. I haven't colonized anything because I was late to the exploration game. Because I had my own continent to colonize. I can't build my goddamn ice hockey rinks because I don't have any snow or tundra. That's why I was hoping to find like a little shitty island down in the south, like on the South Pole. And like that would be like where I could build and take advantage of my bullshit, and I can't. So thanks, RNG. The coal is here. This guy can go over there. When he's done, we'll paint. Run away. Oh, there's another one. Like they're slaves. Like this is the Underground Railroad over here. I rescued these guys. I did not escort them back, so they're running for their lives. Oh, damn, this is all blocked off by Russia, so that's probably just their main continent. Steam power, get some railroads going, pollute that environment. Or a canal? I don't think I had any canal opportunities, at least. I don't have to worry about that. God, I can't get over here. Where would I build a canal? Only thing I can think is maybe to connect Quebec to the water. But I could just build a harbor and do that the old-fashioned way. Not like cutting across the continent anywhere. No, not really eager for Steam. Not really a big deal for me. Movement speed is good. Let's go scientific theory just because I have the boost for it. And the food from plantations is decent. Natural history, let's do it so I can stop pretending I have already done it. Power load 2 power. Damn. Damn. Let's do it anyway. It's still good for the 2. Oh, my research agreement got a boost to military science. What the hell am I doing with this guy? Damn the city-state. I can't harvest it, so can I build on it now? Why can't... I'm not allowed to crush that? I can't build a district here? What? I can't harvest it. Well, god damn it. TIL. I don't like doing it, so it makes sense that I've never tried. In 500, I gotta look again. I looked yesterday and I forgot. In 682 hours of Civ 6, I did not know I could not destroy a luxury resource to place a district. Then let's make it an encampment, and we'll build it down here instead. That way we'll get these tiles, which are less helpful. Actually, I won't even get them. Oh, I hate that I just did that. No. Do I undo? Do I reload from my last autosave? Is it that big a mistake? Do I accept my punishment? Now I'm thinking I could overwrite the cattle with a district instead. And at least get these two tiles. Right? Like, that's not bad. How long do we have on this? 27 turns still. Everything's fine. We are going to do... Oh, damn, I clicked the wrong thing. What kind of commercial? No. Oh, I keep clicking that? I don't know how to get back to the list once I've selected it. The other problem is that Singi is giving this tile culture and science, and I'm going to eliminate that too. Let's do an entertainment complex. In a few turns, once I've had a chance to get this guy up there and overwrite it. I don't want that all to go to waste. That is a good deal. 14 per turn? Totally. Let's do it. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to expand. Stop rubbing it in. Alright, let's get up there so I can harvest that. I just realized that people probably expect auto-explore. I don't like auto-exploring a lot. I do it sometimes, but I'm trying to hunt out good settling islands if there are any offshore islands anywhere I could settle onto. So I'm trying to, and meanwhile, like, I'm literally right next to one and I haven't done it. This is where I need to be. There's no loyalty out here at all. No one's been here. And there's tundra. And there's Ayjafajala Jokul is up here. Oh, why am I not expanding? It's far, but there's no enemies there. I'm rich. I'm wealthy. Let's buy one, right? Yeah, let's buy two. Let's buy two. Yeah. Let's flex that gold. This guy, this city sucks compared to that. Let's get over there. I might still build that city because I don't hate it. But if I want to establish a foothold on the continent, then I want to get as many cities over there as fast as I can. Yes, let's renew that alliance, buddy. Notice my one friend is Gilgamesh because I knew early on Gilgamesh is super loyal. I wanted to stick by him. So we are friends. We are best friends. Look at these pluses. Look at them all. This one minus because I attract more great people than they do. Boo-hoo. We are just head this direction. We'll figure out the details when we get there. When we get there and the barbarians take all of them. All of my undefended settlers. Now I gotta get a unit up there too. I gotta get military. Let's send this guy for naval. I have units up here, don't I? This terrible crossbowman, I guess, can go. It's gonna be a while. Let's send him. There we go. That should help. I'm really excited about that opportunity, and I'm so mad at myself for not noticing it earlier. How's global warming doing? It's beginning. It's beginning. Sea level rise is now on the radar, which it had not been until now. I am producing 6? It's that ironclad. My ironclad is started at the end of the world. All I wanted was a little bonus. Oh, Kingston. How about a granary? Have I built any theater districts yet? This guy's just kind of hanging out. I did renew that alliance. I know. Like, totally. You and me both, buddy. Axfid. Here we go. Archaeologists. Now that I spent all my goddamn gold, I don't have enough to buy this anymore. Why else did I want this? Is this not where I get... it's conservation where I get the national parks. Whoops. This guy is... Here it is. But I need... Oh my god, urbanization. So I can get neighborhoods, so I can get the discount on conservation. So if I do that, we just need nationalism. Let's grab it. Why not? I'm not declaring war using a cashless ally, so... Too bad. What's this? Oh, my antiquity sites. 1, 2, 3. And 3 is exactly what I was hoping for. 3 is what I got. And I need more gold. One more turn of waiting for gold. I do siege tactics just because it's low cost at this point. I'm probably not going to get the boost. What did I even do? Alright, everything's fine. You are going to go help the new people, that's right. You're going to help the colonization efforts. You should go there too. And you, turn around. You've worked so hard to get him down there, and he's not even going down there anymore. Where's this storm? Okay, don't need that. Oh god, no, don't go that way. Don't do that. I'm hoping these city-states will take care of that bullshit up there before I get there. Yeah, that retirement bonus is nothing. This guy's useless. Done. Whatevs. This is such a fuckfest. I am doing such a bad job at managing this. I was so excited. I got the resolution to give me culture bombs on my districts. I'm like, great, I can push back these borders. And I'm struggling so much to actually institute these damn districts to push these borders back like I wanted to. I wanted to build one here to push these out, which would be fantastic. Waiting for this bank, it feels like forever. I didn't want to overwrite the cows without harvesting them. Pretty sure I can. This is the second spy I've lost in Brussels. Yes, I can harvest them. I'm just going to long distance send them up here. I like to micromanage my movements. I don't know why. Sometimes even when I don't need to, like there. Toronto, what were you gonna do? You just finished a commercial hub. Oh, your archaeologist was gonna be purchased. Great. Ain't nobody got time to build one of those. They take forever. Finish your university. Yes, you need a district. I mean, this is pretty good, right? I'm never gonna get a wonder near it for any extra bonuses, but should I build something else there? Industrial? Let's do it. Let's do it. I don't have time for wait for a dude. 12 turns. Great. I'll finish that in time. What are you building over here? Entertainment. Yep. Just all for the border push. Normal people probably just go to war and say fuck it. Like this guy wouldn't exist probably in most people's games. Even as Canada, but I'm just so not belligerent. I'm such a builder player. Yes, I'd love to have your embassy. Thank you. Let's grab that one right outside my city there. That's another one. Like, why am I micromanaging this movement? Artifact is from J. Yavarman. A flintlock pistol from the industrial era. How the hell is it that? And is Gilgamesh really only these 4 cities? That can't be right. And he has this one down here. Is he only 5 cities? My ally better be better than that. Oh, he's way up here. I guess I have nothing to worry about. There, I got that coal mine going up. Let's just go get him upgraded. I'll have the caravel come down and finish the exploring down in the south. Another one. I don't need to micromanage this one either. Good, she likes me. She says I have an impressive military. I have like 3 units, but thank you. Where were those other ones? I'm like looking at it, but I don't see it. I know it's here. You know what there is? Oh, I don't even need to use it. It's right there. There's a new search feature, which I was all excited to use, but they did already have that feature with the archaeological sites at least. Looks like a lot of my amenity problems have gone away. I have a couple over here left, but a lot of the ones up north are good. Granary. Okay, they were good on food. Let's build a builder, because they're going to eventually grab this coal, which I want to mine. My wonders. Traders. God, I'm falling behind on other things while I'm doing this. You are not in a position to build a wonder. Let's build a shipyard. Okay, what's going on here? Where am I? Let's go up here. Alright, this is something we want to be careful of. Ooh, be careful, little guy. I probably look like I'm like a crackhead or something. I'm just keep sniffling and rubbing my nose. I'm not. Just have a little cold or something. A little irritation. A gentle eruption. Just knock that farm out. Alright, let's go fix that. I've bought so many builders, but such is life. Let's take military science. I do want to maintain a strong southern border if I can. Well, as strong as I can, without really focusing too much on it. Let's heal him up. He's been damaged like the entire game. I need to start planning where these cities are actually going to go. Let's actually start looking at that. So there's things like dyes. Like this looks like a good spot down on the southern peninsula. Maybe even right on the tip. How many sea resources will I get? 1, 2, 3. I'll get this fish, these crabs, these fish, and these whales. I'll get the rice, the niter, the cattle, the dyes. So this is not a bad spot here. So let's put that as attack. Then we'll want one maybe here. I'm going to go right along the coast. So I'll do here. And kind of most of the point of actually expanding was to get out into the tundra and take advantage of Canada's unique bonuses. So let's do that actually. So like this has river and this has lake. I do want these tiles might be so good. Oops. Let's show yield icons from all the decades of eruptions here. I got a 6 food here. They're not as good as I would have hoped, but some of them are decent. I might want to build like right around this, maybe here. I think I know. We're gonna do right up here, right on the base, as close as we can get without actually taking up one of those spaces. And then another one like out here on this peninsula, to grab like these deer. 3 deer there, and some copper, and some whales and turtles and shit. So yeah, that's good. I'll place that one more accurately once we get there, because I don't know what's up here. There's a barbarian encampment. That's important to note. I think I want to prioritize the volcano city if I can. I already have one from him, so I'm going to go for myself here. It's annoying me that they can't take care of the skirmisher any faster than they are. Oh, there's a crossbow up there. I have no land units over here. Can I levy your military? 210 gold? That's like nothing. Probably because they didn't have anything to give me. Fuckers. That archer's gonna shoot. I don't want them to, but they are gonna. What is this? Okay, I just healed him. Let's stay. Oh, there's a little spot there I didn't get. Let's stay here and defend. Let's come back up here and defend. I've explored pretty much all I want to. There we go. I know I have to add 3 sites within my borders. And that's the 3rd one. So there's 1, 2 kind of on the outskirts. If I could find one more, maybe I could support another archaeological museum. That's a good deal. Do I have 2? Oh, I have 3 sources of incense. Let's do it. Thank you. I get a ton of money per turn, which is nice, and I'm spending it, which is a fault of mine. I often don't, so that's good too. Let's repeat our trade routes. I don't think sending him to sea. Oh, no, I can send him here and protect him that way. I'm just going to instantly retire this one because the benefit of retiring was better than actually trying to do naval combat. My skirmisher is like my one ground unit that I sent along for the ride. I royally fucked up this colonization. I still need one more settler at the end of the day. This is pretty good. I'll give you that. I'm maxed out on it. I'm not using it. Anything good here? Not really. Where were they going that they don't have anymore? Did I get blocked from going to Uruk by this damn German? Oh, god damn it. Well, let's go here then. It's got a good chunk of gold. I think this settler can land safely. Neither of these two can get to him. I'll try to sneak him around. If I can get him in Geneva's borders, I can heal him and upgrade him. Send him down this way to establish that city. Let's go all out commercial hub. It's only my second one. Did I get... God damn it, I need a builder. So that's a marsh around here that I want to get rid of. Drain the swamp, if you will. There's coal there that I want to get. This guy's just kind of running interference for the settlers, so let's keep this guy busy. I like both of those. The flat 1 science and culture per person, I feel like is a nice, decent bonus. I mean, 13 science and 13 culture from him. That's good. You can come down here because it looks like you'll need this city. Another volcano. Oh no, they're getting close to you, bud. Run, run, run. They're one of the workers I captured earlier. I'm not going to be able to settle it. It's going to be a struggle. Split off. If I can get my skirmisher up there, he might be able to run even better interference on this crossbowman. And I wish I had brought bombard capable ships instead of these melee ones. Let's go steam power because it's a decent tech, and faster embark movement would have been helpful to have had for this journey that's now almost over at this point. What is this? Oh, you're going down there, right? Okay. First I thought I had a fourth settler. I was really excited. I think the right answer as far as my fourth city over here is where this barbarian encampment is. I'll just have to do an aqueduct down to the lake, which won't be that big a deal.